How we doing today, man? My name's Diego. You probably already watched my channel if you're seeing this video. But as you can tell by the title, if you are new, I've made $0 trading. Zero. Actually, you know what? I'm in the negatives on trading. I've made $0. I've gotten no payouts. And I'm not afraid to say that, right? Most people can't come on camera and say that and humble themselves and be honest, because guess what? That's okay, because trading, as you can tell by the title, has changed my life. It's changed my life for the better, sometimes for the worse, but overall it's going to be for the better. And I can come on here and confidently say I have made $0 trading. Why? Because I'm not going to ever be one of those gurus online that you guys see that doesn't actually ever make money. They don't have any honesty. They don't have any integrity. They can't sit there and just be honest, right? And that's what people are craving in the trading space, is just honesty, transparency. They want real value, and that's why I want to make this video, is because if you don't know, I've been trading for almost 2 years. In June or July, I can't remember which one, definitely July, I will have been trading for 2 years. And unless I get a payout this month, which I probably will, I probably will get my first payout, so I probably will make my first dollars this month. Subscribe for that. That will be a celebration on this channel. But yeah, it is coming. It is coming. I have no doubt about that. But in 2 years, right, in July, if we don't get a payout, which maybe we don't, maybe we do, right? Hopefully we do. Hopefully we go and break it before the 2 years. But if we don't, right, it will be 2 years with $0. And so you might be wondering, why do you keep doing it, right? Why are you still showing up every day? Because I see improvement. That's the short answer. I'll give you guys a long answer. Second answer is, why do I say it changed my life? It has changed my life because I had no idea what I was going to do before trading. Once I saw trading, once I discovered trading, it gave me this drive again. As some of you guys probably are, I love soccer. That was my sport, football. I'm from the United States, so I say soccer, right? I'm American. I speak English. I say soccer, right? Whatever sport you play, think about anyone that played sports or did anything, right? This is going to relate a lot more to guys that grew up, or girls that grew up being athletes, and that was their dream. My dream was to be a professional soccer player. It's still my dream. It's still my dream. It's just not going to happen, right? It's just not going to happen, unfortunately. And I forgot to change shirts for this video. I forgot to change shirts for this video because currently I'm on a cruise, and I am, what's the word? I'm pre-recording these videos, and I wanted to change my shirt so that it didn't look like I was wearing the same shirt in back-to-back videos. It's kind of dumb, but I told the people in the last video, because that one's coming out first, that they would see me wearing a green shirt. So, sorry about that. Anyways, for all my athletes, right, for all the guys, girls that played sports, and again, this will relate to you even if you didn't grow up playing sport, want to be a pro, but I wanted to be a professional, and that's still my dream. I want to play for Real Madrid. That's my favorite team. I will never play for them. They'll never be cheering my name in the stands, and, you know, for me scoring goals and me being a professional player, that's just not going to happen. Ever since that dream died, I'm not going to go into details. If you guys want, maybe someday I talk about my playing career. Maybe I show you guys some highlights. Have some good clips, man. It was pretty good. I can say that now because I'm not playing anymore. But ever since I stepped away from playing that sport, that I thought like just the same way I'm expecting to be a profitable trader and this to be my job, and now I love doing social media and doing all this, just as much as I want to be a pro trader, basically, I want to be a professional soccer player a million times better, a million times more. And I had to step away from that sport through injury, through whatever, through health issues, right? Again, story for a different time. Just know I wanted it bad. I was decent. I probably wasn't at that level that I needed to be, but could have maybe done it. Stepped away because of my own decisions, right? We all have to make tough choices in life. So I stepped away. But why do I bring this up? Well, because after that, I genuinely had no idea what I was going to do, because I had spent every single moment from my entire life leading up, from elementary school, before elementary school even, middle school, high school, just one goal, one mission, one purpose. One purpose, which was not trading, which was becoming a professional soccer player. It's the only thing I thought about when I was a little kid. I've learned now that this is not how you pray, but I would sit in the pews and I'd be praying, God, please help me become a professional player. That would be like the only prayer I said in elementary school, was just make me a professional player, right? That was the only prayer I think I said then. I've realized now that that's just not how it works, and but I was just a kid, man. I wanted it so bad, and I worked hard. Really, really hard. That's the one thing I think I can always credit myself, is whenever I want something, I have a great work ethic, and I always show up. I stay consistent. I stay disciplined. That's something I can pat myself on the back for, right? Whatever. When I had to realize that dream was over, that wasn't possible, that wasn't me, that I had to make that tough decision, I genuinely I still feel, but not so much now, because again, why trading, in a sense, saved my life, changed my life. I didn't have anything. I didn't have any passion. I never focused. I didn't keep my grades amazing in school. I had good grades, but I didn't care about school. I didn't care about going to college. I didn't have any job. I didn't want to become a doctor, lawyer, anything. I didn't have any other aspirations. I had one goal. That was it. I always think, I'm always someone that has no plan B. I have no plan B. I literally, right now, this is what I'm doing now, YouTube, trading, all this stuff. I have no plan B. That's how I will always operate, because I don't believe in a plan B. Is it smart to have a plan B? Maybe. But I always have the mindset that if you have a plan B, you're planning to fail, right? Plan A only. And I didn't have a plan B, and plan A failed for soccer, right? And that failed, and that was tough, right? And again, man, you guys see me now, but if I had to make this video 3 years ago, there would be my eyes would be sweating a little bit, right? Like, it was a lot more devastating. You get over it, right? Am I going to always want to be a professional player? Of course I am. I still want to be, dude. If you offered me that and you said I could never trade again, I would give up the charge tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's still the dream, but it's just not possible. And why was it so hard? Why is life so hard, right? It's because everybody lacks purpose. Everybody lacks vision, commitment, focus. I didn't have anything that I could call mine, that I could call something that I was passionate about, like I was with soccer, like I was with sports, like I was with getting better in that. I didn't have anything. And I went to school for my freshman year in college. I've been out of high school 3 years now. So freshman year was 2023. And it just felt weird, man. It just felt weird. Like, I didn't have any drive. I didn't have any purpose. I just felt like I was drifting. Like, I didn't have any. I always thought I wanted to be great or wanted to be special. That's why, I always thought that feeling was, oh, I'm going to be a professional athlete. I'm going to be a professional soccer player. I genuinely believe when I was 8 years old that I was going to play for Real Madrid. You know what I mean? I thought I was going to be wearing the number 10 jersey with my name on the back, and that the whole crowd was going to cheer my name when I scored goals, and that I was going to win all the trophies. I was going to go to the World Cup, and I genuinely believed that, man. I genuinely did, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. I was just a little kid. And there's nothing wrong with believing that anyways. There's nothing wrong with having big goals. But I always felt like I was going to be great. I always felt like I was going to be special, like I could do something special, like I could impact people the way that Ronaldo impacted me when he would score a goal, and it would just give you this feeling of just whatever. He was like my superhero. He was great. And I always saw these people, these athletes, whoever, and I just saw greatness, and I was like, man, I wish that was me. But then when I had to give that up, I lost a piece of myself. I lost a piece of myself that told me that I could be great, because I thought that was the only way I could be great. And then I was lost. I had nothing. I didn't have nothing. I had a great family. I had a roof over my head. I had food. I was beyond blessed. I'm beyond blessed now. I'm very fortunate for my life, for my circumstance, for everything I have. I'm very fortunate, but I was lost in the world in terms of what was I going to do? What was my purpose? And I couldn't tell you exactly my purpose. I still haven't succeeded in trading. Again, like I told you when I started this video, I made $0 trading. So why does it change my life? Because it gave me something to work for. It gave me something to be motivated for. Something that I can do. And I love social media. I liked social media in high school. I was posting fitness content, right? That's what I thought I was going to do. When I couldn't play soccer, I was like, man, I'm going to just be a social media person on fitness. And then, that didn't happen. And so I love social media. You guys can probably tell why I make all these YouTube videos. Like you have to like social media to make YouTube videos. For me to record this video and pre-upload and schedule an upload just so when I'm on a cruise this next week for my birthday, right, that I can have videos coming out. Obviously, I like social media. I post 3-4 times a day on TikTok. Like, I love doing this. I love seeing the growth. I just love doing it because I like inspiring people, showing people what hard work does, showing people that if you stay consistent, you can succeed. And that's why trading's changed my life, because I didn't have any path. I didn't have any goals or I didn't have anything directly to just pursue, to just chase, and that's the thing. That's what trading has given me again. I love something that's difficult. Trading's difficult. I've been doing it for 2 years almost, and I've made $0. That's what I love, though. That's what excites me. Because when you're trying to become a professional soccer player, there is no guarantee. That was my only plan. Trading's my only plan. And sometimes I get the same feeling in trading of, I don't know if it's going to work. How is it going to work? Same thing with soccer. Same thing with sports. It gives you that feeling, that excitement in life. If I wanted to go make $100,000 a year or 6 figures a year, I would just go to school and get the guaranteed career path that's going to get me that. Every single person in the entire world, I hate generalizations, but every single person in the United States that can read and write, if they work hard enough, they can get 6 figures a year in a job. Everyone can. I can. You can. If you really want to make a lot of money, become a real estate agent. Go to a high-income area and sell real estate. You'll make a lot of money. It's never been about making a lot of money. It's always been about doing something challenging, doing something that I want to do. And trading finally gave me something after soccer that was something I wanted to do, that something I wanted to succeed at, something that I wanted to excel at, right? That's it giving me that drive again to be excellent, to be great. And the same thing with the YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is going to have 100,000 subscribers someday, because I'm not going to stop. I want it so bad. And if this one doesn't, then another YouTube channel, because I will have 100,000 subscribers. I want 1 million, but I just want the play button, right? I want that. I want to be great. I want to excel, and trading was the avenue that unlocked my motivation again. It got me back on my feet and said, look, this is your purpose again. This is what you're going to do. This is what, and I think that God gives you these different obstacles to get to the same spot. You're going to get to the same spot, just different ways to get there. And I think, I like to believe that God gave me this opportunity to trade and to make YouTube videos, because hopefully I just inspire one person to just pursue their dreams. Because hopefully by me being transparent and showing my whole journey start to finish on YouTube, showing all the trades, showing everything, hopefully that can motivate one person that says, you know what, he did it, I'm going to do it. Because that's how I am. I see one person do it, I can do that too. I can get 100,000 subscribers, even though I look like this, and I, have no money, and I can do it too, right? And that's how I've always been. So I want to be that to someone else. Oh man, I saw this dude posting all his trades, and then he finally succeeded. Wow, he just had a $10,000 a month. Wow, he just did this. That's what I want to be, and it's given me this. And I always say my mission now on YouTube is to prove to every single person that wants to listen that hard work will pay off. That hard work will give you results. That you can succeed. That you can do more than you think you can. I will never be that professional soccer player, but I can be a great trader. I can be a great inspiration to people that are in the same area as me, because not everyone can be a professional athlete. But I do believe that everyone can work hard and see big results. Like, they can do something special. They can be special. You can be special. I can be special. And that's why trading, with making $0, that's why trading has changed my life, has saved my life in a sense. It's given me direction again. It's given me focus. It's given me opportunities that I wouldn't have had, right? Because at the end of the day, soccer was done for me. It was never going to happen, right? It was never going to happen. But guess what? If I didn't find trading, I would still be just like a lot of people, where they just don't have any idea what they're trying to do. So yes, I've made no money from trading. I've made none. But I will make money trading. I will be successful. That's why I'm not afraid to admit that I made zero money. Because you guys will see it. If you guys stick around, if you guys subscribe, you guys will see. You guys will see the journey. You'll see me make the money. So you'll see that's possible. So I'm not afraid to say I made $0, because I know that doesn't change who I am. It doesn't change where I'll get to go. And again, trading is just something that you can work towards, see improvements. Even just with everything, I've seen improvements. I'm getting better. I'm improving. It's giving me something to wake up for and achieve. Give me something to wake up for and be motivated. And I genuinely love this job, even though I make no money yet. Again, people like, I'm doing this with no guarantees. I post YouTube every single day with no guarantees I'll get a viewer. I post on other platforms every single day, guaranteed nothing. I trade every day, and I work on my trading every single day, just like you guys, with no guarantees. We're not guaranteed a single cent from trading. We're not guaranteed anything from trading, but we still show up, and that's what's going to make us great. That's what's going to make us special, and that's what's going to make it worth it in the end, because we're not going to have to talk to a single boss, single person. We're going to make money on our own. We're going to make money on our own. That's something that was always the dream, and is just why I love trading, why trading genuinely changed my life, even though I made $0. So, wanted to make that video. Really want to make that video. I really appreciate everybody that watched this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, right? It's, again, a little different, but I like these videos almost more than my charting reviews. But if you're new, if you're new, probably aren't new, but if you are new to the channel, I mean, you probably are new. Hopefully you're new. Hopefully this video got like 100,000 views, but that would be crazy. But if you are new, and you like anything I have to say or whatever, you want to see my trading journey, subscribe, because you guys will see it from start to finish. I have a year of content already of me just trading, and you guys are going to see every single cent I make from trading and social media will be documented on this channel until I have 100,000 subscribers. And I'll keep documenting that, but you guys will see it all. You'll see the entire process, and I'm building something great. I say we're building something great. We are building something great, God willing, as long as I keep my faith in Jesus, keep my faith in God, and just keep working, keep pushing, keep showing up. I want to prove to every single person, if you just keep showing up, you keep going, you will be rewarded for your hard work, and you'll be rewarded, and it'll be great. So I appreciate all you guys. Let me know in the comments how you guys doing this week in trading, because I'm not going to be out of the charts. I'm going to be on a cruise. I don't even think I'll have Wi-Fi, so I'm not even going to know how well this video does. Hopefully I'll come back to this video and has like modest, like 3K views, like hopefully like 3K, and then like good would be like 5K, really good would be like 10K, and then like insane would be 100K. But who cares, bro? Who cares? If it gets one view and changes someone's perspective, that's all that matters. So I will see you guys in the next video. Yeah, man, I can't wait to be actually back on the charts, man. It feels so weird to be, I mean, no, it doesn't feel weird yet because I'm not on the cruise yet. But it feels weird to not be on the charts. I know it will feel weird to not be on the charts. There we go. Appreciate all you guys. Peace.